everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. So this video is the January 2022 astrology reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you've got your sun, moon or rising in the sign of Scorpio, then this video is for you. Now before I begin my monthly reading, I really want to thank everybody who has watched, liked and commented my videos and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate you doing that. And those who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do, because there's a lot more content coming in the year 2022, and I'm really excited to share all that information with you and my viewpoint on all these astrological energies, so that you can use that information to make better decision and live more consciously. So please make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss out on any new information. So let's begin with the January 2022 reading. Now the month of January has a lot of Capricorn emphasis. There's already Venus in a retrograde motion in the sign of Capricorn, and also there will be Mercury and Mars moving in the sign of Capricorn. Also there will be a new moon occurring in the Capricorn at the beginning of the month, and on the 17th of January there will be a full moon occurring in the sign of Cancer, which is on the Cancer Capricorn axis. So there's a lot of Capricorn emphasis in the month of January. Now Scorpio's Capricorn is your third house, which is about communication. It's about sharing ideas, information. It's your local community, your neighborhood, your siblings. So all these matters is going to be majorly emphasized in the month of January, and you will see movement, and you will be inclined to take action in these areas. Now the month opens with a retrograde Venus in Capricorn in your third house. So now with a retrograde Venus energy, make sure you are communicating effectively, because third house is communication, and with Venus in retrograde motion, it's very important to be mentally focused and just finish any projects or any jobs that you've been doing, or you have kept it on the back burner. Make sure you finish these things during this retrograde, so that when it goes direct, you are moving forward with a fresh energy. Now on the 2nd of January, Mercury is going to move in the sign of Aquarius, which will be your fourth house, Scorpio. And also there was a new moon occurring on the 2nd of January in the sign of Capricorn in your third house. So with Mercury moving in the sign of Aquarius in your fourth house of home life and family environment, your communication, there's a need to refocus your energy regarding your communication, how you communicate with family members. So do make sure what you're communicating, whatever your conversations are with your family members, is effective and is lively, and you're really happy to connect with them during this time as well. Now with new moon occurring in your third house, in your communication house, there's a lot of new fresh energy in terms of your communication, conversation, your neighborhood, community, networking, connecting with people, social media as well, even business. Third house is also to do with business. So any kind of energy that you want to bring into via networking, business via networking, connecting, this is a great time to infuse that fresh energy in these house matters. So it's very important to put any past pattern behind during this time, Scorpio. Something that is limiting you, is limiting your growth, especially mentally. If you feel mentally confined during this time, it's a great time to get serious about your approach, your change your mentality, outlook, and see things differently, in a different way for the new year, for the whole year. This is the time to set that intention to change your mindset and really leave limiting patterns behind and move forward with fresh energy. More serious, realistic, practical approach to life is definitely required with this new moon. So make sure you are bringing all that energy to your communication, your outlook, your perspective, your opinion, how you are interacting and connecting with people. So this new moon is going to be great energy for you, Scorpios. Now on the 5th of January, Scorpios, Venus in the sign of Capricorn in your third house will sextile Neptune in the sign of Pisces in your fifth house. So there's a third house and fifth house energies coming into play during this time. So make sure you are indulging and having fun, and you're really getting involved in recreational activities. Also you're connecting with your children during this time and having fun with them, and also you are expressing yourself creatively more, because this is a really great energy to take on new creative projects and express yourself creatively, and it will, you see the positive effect, because you're feeling very inspired, imaginative and artistic during this time. So definitely use this a time to express yourself freely and creatively. Now, on the 11th of January, Scorpios, Mars in the sign of Sagittarius in your second house will be squaring Neptune in the sign of Pisces in your fifth house. So during this time, it's very important to stay motivated. And if you think you're going unnoticed because of your, because somebody else is getting the credit for any creative project, it's very important to depend more on your own skills, capability, your own attributes, be more self-reliant rather than depending on other people to grow you and bring opportunities to you. So it's very important to, in order to build resources and your own value system, it's important that you're leading from your own self expression and your own creative expression rather than depending on other people around this time. Now on the 14th of January, Scorpios, Mercury that had moved in the sign of Aquarius earlier will go retrograde in the sign of Aquarius in your fourth house. So this is a great time to redecorate, refurnish your home. If you feel your living condition where you live, your home environment is not conducive to your growth or is not to your liking, this is a time to bring some fresh energy, turn things around, move things around, and make it more livable and something that reflects your true self. So this is a time to really, spruce up your living space. Scorpios, on the 17th of January, there is going to be a full moon occurring in the sign of Cancer, which is your ninth house of belief system and future opportunities. So there is going to be a lot of energy coming into these matters, some clarity, understanding, something will be revealed that will make you grow in these areas going forward. So if you want to learn or travel and to broaden your horizon, explore new things and teach and learn new things, this is a great time to go on that path and really take up this opportunity to bring some energy, some more refinement in your learning, belief system and future opportunity, and take up those opportunities if it shows up to you during this time. Now, on the 18th of January, Scorpio, Uranus is going to go direct in the sign of Taurus in your 7th house, which is the sign opposite to you. So Uranus was in retrograde motion for the last few months, but now it's going to go direct on the 18th of January in your 7th house. So if there's kind of any instability, imbalance, erratic behavior in your home, in your relationship, it's time to look at that and bring more awareness regarding your relationship and how to move forward, find solutions to move forward in your relationship. And just make sure not to jump to conclusion in your relationship and try to maintain the peace if you can around this time, Scorpios. Now, the 18th of January, North Node is going to shift sign and will move in the sign of Taurus in your 7th house. And South Node will be moving in your 1st house in the sign of Scorpio. So it's a very karmic time for relationships. So this is the time you're learning to depend and learn more about relationship and partnership. This is both personal and business. And you're moving away from self-reliancy and, controlling behavior upon yourself. So it's very important during this time until July 2023 when North Node will be in the sign of Taurus in your 7th house to mature yourself by understanding relationship and partnership in your life and find peace in it and don't lead from a conflict kind of space. So make sure you're trusting the other people in your life, especially if it's a special one. So definitely focus your energies more on that matter. But because South Node is where you find your comfort, so you may tend to fall back on yourself every now and again. So it's very important to keep learning the lesson of how to include other people in your life and to mature yourself through forming relationships during this time, Scorpio. Now, on the 24th of January, Mars is going to move in the sign of Capricorn in your 3rd house. Now, there's a lot of Capricorn energy already in the month of January. Now, with Mars moving in your 3rd house, it's going to really intensify the Capricorn energy in the month of January. Now, 3rd house is communication, so just watch out for any kind of arguments or conflicts, communication related in your environment with your siblings or just your neighborhood. So be mindful you're not getting involved and lead from a desire to learn about other people rather than constantly having arguments with other people. Now, on the 25th of January, Mercury, which was moving in a retrograde motion in the sign of Aquarius, is going to retrograde back in the sign of Capricorn in your 3rd house. So this is a time to really rethink and reassess your communication style, what you're talking, what you're saying to other people, your mind, your outlook as well. All these things needs to go through reassessment. And if you're feeling anxious during this time, it's very important to calm yourself down and take time. Don't rush things when you're making decisions. So just calm yourself down, keep a positive outlook, and just reassess situation before you say things out. Now on the 28th of January this retrograde Mercury in Capricorn is going to meet up Pluto in the sign of Capricorn in your third house. So there's a lot of transformative, persuasive, intense speech probably happening, communication happening during this time. So make sure, if you are led by anxiety or conflict, you are really balancing yourself before you are speaking your truth or getting into a conversation, just to avoid any conflict and any kind of arguments or confrontation during this time, Scorpios. Now Scorpios, to end the month on the 29th of January, Venus is going to finally move in a direct motion in your third house in the sign of Capricorn. So this is a great time to balance your speech, balance your communication, balance your mind, and have more effective, influencing, positive, harmonious conversation. You will be more diplomatic and tactful as well when Venus does go direct in Capricorn in your third house, and you will impress other people with your speech and communication, and they will quite appreciate your approach to find balance through speech during this time, Scorpios. So this was your January 2022 reading, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can use the content and information provided in this video to make conscious decision about your life and decisions. So I hope you can use it for bettering your life going forward. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great January 2022 and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.